Hello, I'm Dr. Heidi, creator of Vocab Victor, and welcome to week 9 of the 1,000-word challenge. This week we're going to do something a little different and a little fun. We're going to take my dog Moxie to visit the vet clinic, the animal clinic, where she is going to get a shot. And she needs this shot so that we can board her at the Humane Society, so that she can stay at the Humane Society while we're out of town. Because if she doesn't get the shot, she might get the other animals sick. So we have to do this today. So you will get to meet Moxie and learn a little bit about the Humane Society, where I live here in Southern California. So stay tuned. So the first thing we have to do is wake Moxie up. It is almost 10 o'clock and she is still asleep in her crate, resting and taking a leisurely morning. So Moxie, it's time to get up. Come on, sweetie. Come on, Moxie. Moxie. She's happy to get up because she doesn't know she's going to the vet. It will be a surprise. Don't tell her. Here we are outside. Get a little exercise before we get in the car. She thinks we're going to the park. She thinks we're going to go visit the office, but we're not. So here we are in the car, and Moxie, as you can see, is ready to go. Poor Moxie. She thinks we're going to the office to have fun, but we're in fact going to the vet. She needs to get a shot, but I forgot to make an appointment, so I'm going to go and try to ask them, please give us the shot because she has to have it today. So we'll see you in a few minutes at the Humane Society. So here we are at the Humane Society, which serves the animals of the county. And this is where they bring stray animals, animals that don't have a home anymore or whose owners can't take care of them. And they take care of the animals here and then find new homes for them. And Moxie's excited. She knows this place. Actually, where we got Moxie, we adopted her from the Humane Society. We came here looking for a dog, and it was love at first sight. She fell in love with us, and we fell in love with her. So we took her home, and she's a little excited right now because she hears the other dogs barking. Well, here we are at the clinic, but they seem to be closed. The website said they'd be open at 10, but I don't see anybody there, so we're going to look around a little bit.
Happy. She was my friend.
Yeah, she's seeing all of her old friends.
Oh, that is ridiculous. Look at that.
Oh my God, the love.
She's happy to be here.
Oh,
how long was she here?
Everybody's going to love. Oh, she was here for a couple months, I think.
Yeah, she was here for a
maybe
while.
4 or 5.
So we're here at the clinic with Carrie, the executive director of the Humane Society, who's helping us get Moxie shot. Everybody here remembers Moxie and loves her a lot.
We do. We love her. And she looks amazing. And look at this smile.
Here we come. Shot.
You always look fabulous.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Hello.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What a good girl. What a good girl. Oh, look at that. There we go. All done.
Good girl, Moxie. That was amazing. So good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carrie. What?
We can put her to work here as our greeter dog. That's so sweet.
So good. So, can you tell me real quick what's the mission of the Humane Society?
Sure. Our mission is to help as many animals, homeless animals, as we can to find their new home. And at Santa Barbara Humane Society, we're here to help medically and emotionally with all the homeless animals. We, as you just saw, we have a veterinary clinic. We do spays and neuters and vaccinations. We take in animals who don't have a place to go and find their new loving home. And we work with the community because they're our partners and our volunteers are fabulous. And we work together to make sure that these wonderful dogs like Moxie have the perfect home like she does now.
Thank you so much. Well, that was that. Thanks to Carrie and everybody at the Humane Society, Moxie was able to get her shot, and now she's good to go and be boarded at the Humane Society next week. when Vocab Victor goes to the TESOL International Conference. If you are a TESOL teacher who is going to Atlanta for the 2019 conference, please visit our booth. We would love to see you and talk to you about Vocab Victor and how we can help your students. Coming up, this week's words. Office. A building or room in which people work at desks doing business or professional activities. Board, to provide someone with daily meals and a place to live in exchange for money. Adopt, to take a child of other parents legally as your own child. This can also be used with pets, as we saw. Shot, the act of putting something such as a medicine or a vaccine into the body with a needle. Injection. County, an area of a state or country that is larger than a city and has its own government to deal with local matters. Appointment, an agreement to meet with someone at a particular time. Homeless, having no place to live. Vet, this can be short for either veterinarian, an animal doctor, or veteran, someone who has fought in a war. Humane, kind or gentle to people or animals. This word is kind of easy to remember because you see the word human in there. A human is a person, and to be a good person is to be kind. Society, a group of people who work together or regularly meet because of common interests, beliefs, or activities. Leisurely, not hurried, slow or relaxed. Remember, to have or keep an image or idea in your mind of something or someone from the past. Love, a feeling of strong or constant affection for a person. Director, a person who manages an organized group of people or a part of an organization, such as a school or business. Executive, a person who manages or directs other people in a company or organization. So an executive director like Carrie is the top person in an organization. Sight, the act of seeing someone or something. Mission, a task that you consider to be a very important duty. Community, a group of people who live in the same area, such as a city, town, or neighborhood. Volunteer, someone who does something without being forced to do it. Vaccination, to give a person or an animal a vaccine to prevent infection or a disease. Well, I hope you had fun meeting Moxie and visiting the local Humane Society. We were so lucky to run into the executive director, Carrie Burns. She told us a little bit about the Humane Society and its mission, and she helped Moxie get her shot, even though we didn't have an appointment, which was my fault. The other thing is, it was funny because I kept thinking most dogs don't like to go to the vet. But Moxie just loved it over there because she used to live there before we adopted her. And as you can see, they give the animals so much love and attention. She was really happy to be back, and she didn't even seem to mind getting the shot at all. That's all for this week. Go to our course website to read a transcript, and I'll include a link to the Humane Society in case you want to read more about it. Download a free puzzle worksheet, download Vocab Victor, and play every day if you want to keep improving your vocabulary. And come back next week for 20 more words. Thank you.